Little did I know that sitting in silence is a loud art form. We're so conditioned to constant noise to where it's probably an agenda to not hear your own voice. A way to not connect to God, the universe, whatever that you may call it. The first day, I didn't know what to do with myself. I had a breakdown of the world and consuming things and not really knowing the direction that I'm supposed to take. Hours and hours go by, I'm journaling all day, and the signal was to heal and work on my nervous system. Day one felt like a great value form of an existential crisis. But I wasn't in either existentialism or even a thought of nihilism when I was experiencing that breakdown, because I needed to listen to my body, listen to the needs and want of self through the universe. On day two, I was a little bit more disconnected, but by the end of the day, the message was coming back to form, coming back to self, and rediscovering who I am as an artist. What are my artistic traits? What are other artistic ventures that I know that I can do or perform or work to excel at? I asked, Essence, who are you? What do you want to bring into this world?
Same thing, we're going to shoulders forward. Inhale up, exhale down. Move with your breath.
Being an artist is a reminder of who you are. If you are a conscious artist, why do I guilt trip myself when I don't perform, when I don't show up? Even though I am to rest, and being in the art of silence, I'm actively resting.
Let's come back to stillness again. Bring those big toes together, those knees wide. Float the hips back towards the heels. Extend the arms forward. Melt your heart down towards your neck for Balasana.
Being in silence was so loud. Silence was the loudest thing in the room. Silence was the loud whisperer. This is the second time in my life that I got to appreciate the cancellation of noise so I can hear my own thoughts, because the world is so loud. Unfortunately, to others, silence kills. But silence kills the ego to become reborn. Those are just the miniature lessons that I've learned from 2 days. Silence. I'm finally done with this practice. It put me in a state of self-awareness. Being self-aware, I get to look into my body. When we initially rolled our shoulders going forward, my body feels like it's waking up. So I know I have a lot of buildup in my back, especially with fibromyalgia. Even sitting in Sukhasana, just breathing in the affirmations, I feel my back shaking. Yesterday was my birthday, and I couldn't function properly. All the plans that I've had were canceled because of all of my surface trauma. And I'm trying to not let it take over my being of self. So I'm happy that I did this practice. When I'm in a traumatic state or experiencing that, I try to do the least amount of extraneous work so my body isn't releasing more triggers and then I have to deal with the aftermath. Sometimes moving little by little helps the most. So here I am in recovery, but I'm gonna try to not consume as well for the rest of the day, or at least as much as I can. I don't know, can you repeat the question? I'm gonna make yogurt and blueberries with some agave because I don't want anybody trying my hard-boiled eggs with avocado on camera. So let's get to it. Let's get this shit. A lot of us need to be more stoic in this world, or at least learn about philosophies. That's why I've always respected philosophers such as Socrates that questions the deeper understanding of self. In my stoicism book, I'm reading about Seneca's trial and tribulations. It's not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Life is long enough, and a sufficiently generous amount has been given to us for the highest achievements, if it were all well invested. What I love about the Stoicism book is you get to see everyone's perspective and how they also contribute to the school of philosophy. If I didn't experience existentialism, if it's pantheism, whatever, or even having nihilistic frame of thoughts, then I wouldn't have an understanding on stoicism. How it's helping me with my nervous system is instead of my fight or flight kicking in, I can be chill and tranquil in anything that I go through. But it's a practice needing to be applied. How am I deepening myself to understand myself? I'm deepening myself through education. I'm deepening myself to help me be and grow into a better person. Because if I'm not applying or growing, then I'm just a empty commodity, a white page with filler wording. There are already taught philosophies that I am aware of, but it's good to have reminders of how you should function and how you should operate. Because I'm not a stoic being. I just have understandings of thoughts because I'm so dysregulated. You don't have a lot of people who like to look within, be accountable, and just be an introspective person. It feels like a rarity amongst this world. It's such a blessing to have this school in front of me, so I can become the person that I'm supposed to be in this never-ending journey of growth. I think I'm more of a student than I'll ever be a teacher.